Hey guys, welcome back, and today we're going to have a Skaven versus High Elves game on Hidden Oasis. This is going to be my newest Skaven build. I got tired of doing full gunline builds, and I've been playing around with all the different options, and I think my favorite is Queek. Good old Queek head taker, and a bunch of storm vermin. I really want the council guard to be good, but they're too expensive. So we've got 2 storm vermin with halberds and 3 with sword and board. It has worked out better for me to split them up a little bit. And then just a bunch of slaves and a couple clan rats. My opponent here is going to be rocking 5 Silvern Guard, some Dragon Princes, Allierile, and a dragon right off the rip. So I was very upset because I've been playing against meme builds a bunch, which is fine, but I wanted to actually see how good this build is, and this build is, I always go super wide, but Silver and Guard aren't that crazy, and Moon Dragon's scary. I decided I was gonna ignore the Moon Dragon, just kill it, let it do its thing. We have plenty of rats that can die to that thing, and it'll be fine. Oh, and I also started putting one of my spear guys on this side because I've had Cav run around to this formation on this map a couple of times. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and send all the slaves in, get a little bit of a cap on the other 2 points, and then we'll come in from there. And we're gonna try and meet these dragon princes with the storm vermin with halberds. That would be ideal, but looks like they're just gonna rot that one clan rat spears and get out. So we call in Natty Boobo's sharpshooters to start laying some hurt down. He's gonna get some Oceanids, pretty good play since we've got a bunch, just nothing but infantry basically. Actually, exclusively infantry, so Oceanid's gonna put in some work here. Against Skaven slaves, not an amazing trade for them. We do have Storm Vermin with Shield and Halberd fighting the Silvern Guard and the Moon Dragon over here. Silvern Guard have secured the center as I've swapped some guys around from over here. And Queek and some Halberds finally getting into the Dragon Princes. This is a solid trade. And then we've got the Skaven Slaves. They're going to open up from the whole thing. And the Natty Boobo Sharpshooters is going to shoot into the Oceanids. I swapped them around a little bit. I was trying to... Initially, I thought maybe shoot the Moon Dragon, but then they might not even kill it with the heals and stuff. Then I decided probably the Oceanids, because they're the only thing that are super effective against infantry, but maybe I should have just shot Allierile the whole time. I'm not sure. It's the same thing as the Moon Dragons. Like, you might not even kill her because she can heal and stuff, and these guys are actually good against infantry specifically, so why not? Queek, just, doing Queek things, chasing after a bunch of fucking elves by himself while all of the storm vermin with halberds lag behind. These Oceanids really getting messed up by all the Skaven slaves and the shooting. We finally get an engagement over here. The storm vermin and the... Oh, so I was wondering what was going on over here. Here's the problem. All of the storm vermin, which will actually kill these guys quickly, are stuck behind all of the clan rat with spears. They have, like, basically all of the contact here. So that's why they take forever to die. That makes a lot of sense. We do start shooting Allierile a little bit here, and, she's tanky, but she really got messed up really quickly. I mean, I guess she was in the storm vermin with halberds, and she was getting shot by the Natty Boobos, but they do a solid bit every kind of volley that hits her, so maybe it is just worth targeting the Lord if it's ever in range, and then going after the Oceanids. How much armor do the Oceanids have? Yeah, 0. So even just the Skaven slave slingers are doing pretty solid against them since they have no armor. Oh, Queek didn't want this smoke. I've been very bad about overextending with my lords and getting them killed, and this is just about doing that. but, you know, that's 2 anti-infantry units and the strongest unit and the other strongest unit, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and pull back, reform the ranks, and get rid of all these Silvern Guard back here. Bringing in the Eshin Sorcerer, finally going to get some magic going here. Looks like that did solid on the Silvern Guard over here. Storm Vermin with halberds, some Rat Ogres, and covering fire from the Natty Boobos are a pretty solid combo against the Oceanids and the Dragon Princes here. Would have been better if the Storm Vermin were over here and these guys were over here, but c'est la vie. Moondragon getting some good breath attacks in over here. Didn't look like he hit a ton, but yeah, I guess he killed some Storm Vermin with halberds. Very cool. Teeth Breakers coming in. We continue. Oh, the Eshin Sorcerer is finally going to make it over to the middle. I have been trying to get better about finding the biggest pack of a high-value unit that is going on in the battle lines. That way you can use your magic on them. And it looked like that was going to be where the big blob was. So we're going to go ahead and drop a little bit of magic on all of these elves right here. Alright, I don't even know what this spell is called. I do love it though. Black Whirlwind. It's crazy. 100% armor piercing damage, and they like can't do anything the whole time. It only did like 40%, but it, you know, visually awesome and pretty solid radius. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like Icket, but Queek just doesn't die. Like, the only time I've had Queek die quickly is when he was fighting an Exalted Bloodthirster. And that was on me for giving Queek that level of hubris. But every other time, he just lives forever. Like, the 125 armor or whatever he actually starts with is pretty gnarly. Okay, so how are we doing here? The Shadow Walkers have come out and they're getting chased down by Storm Vermin. The Oceanids are out there fighting Queek and the Storm Vermin. Dragon's still at full health, but that's because we're ignoring it. Another Black Whirlwind on these poor Silvern Guard. That's tough. And now that my spears over here died, the Storm Vermin can actually get in here and start fighting, so that should go well. He's got some Rangers killing everything over here. Calling a Packmaster. And finally, once all of the other stuff is dead, we pull in the Teeth Breakers, and they're just going to mow down the dragon. It's not even going to be a little bit of a problem. We're going to have Rat Ogres fight him, the Packmaster fight him, the Skaven Slingers fight him, but really, it is the Gatling guns from downtown that are going to just wipe that dragon off the map. And it's looking pretty good now. Queek is alone fighting Oceanids. She's a little sus, but I think it'll be fine. Allarile's been dropping fat heals the whole game. We have some with the Blades of Hoeth come. And, but we have we still have a couple of Rat Ogres. We even have the ROR Rat Ogres holding it down over here. The Storm Vermin are going to come. We're going to get the Eshin Sorcerer to go deal with all of these Rangers. And, ooh, another all-time favorite. I had to stop using these because they just seemed so ridiculous to base a whole build around them. And I think it's kind of better to hold the line with Storm Vermin and then come in with these guys later once everything's kind of dead. But the Poison Wind Globadier is going to start throwing in on the Oceanids. Packmaster. Finally, we have a bunch of non-infantry fighting the anti-infantry guys. It took a while, and we're routing our own Rat Ogres because we're throwing poison at them. But SEs, single entities, are quite excellent against anti-infantry. So, looks like we're good here. Blades of Hoeth have cleared up the last of the Storm Vermin. We're going to send all of the extra stuff over here. Got another Black Whirlwind on those Rangers over there. And it looks like we're just going to be able to hold them over here. Even that downhill charge wasn't able to break the line of storm vermin. It hit hard, though. They're pretty close. Oh my god, and those Allierile Reavers are gone. That's what happens when you have chain guns from the high ground and poisoned globes. That's also why these guys are dead immediately. I do love the poisoned globes, but you really need the Skaven slaves to be fighting whenever you're going to throw them at, because everyone's going to die. And, you know, obviously Skaven slaves don't matter. So it's a little rough when you throw them into storm vermin. It's also fine with the SEs, which is why I had it over here, because they're not really going to take any damage, but lots of damage and lots of leadership debuffs from just being toxined. Oh man, Rat Ogres. Rat Ogres are very good. Really the only cav we have, so I've been realizing I need more Rat Ogres. I always keep like 3 or 4 squads of them in reserve now. Gatling guns still just putting in work from the high ground. Gonna finally start working these guys down. Over here, we have some more Rangers about to die. Ashen Sorcerers coming back, and that's gonna be it. So, I do think I should have called out the Ashen Sorcerer a little faster. Magic's really good, but I'm really enjoying this kind of build. Queek's monster. I like Skrulk. He's probably better in a lot of matchups, but I don't want to do him with anyone who has a lot of range because he doesn't have any armor, and you never know with elves, they have so much. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and let's go ahead and take a look at all of our value here. Queek not getting that much. The Storm Vermin also are always being Chads, getting over 1,000. Oh wow. Oh my god. Oh, this is insane. I have never seen a Skaven slave get more than 300. Every single one of these Skaven slaves got almost over 4. This guy got almost 900. That's insane. The Silverin do okay. Dragon Prince is solid. Moon Dragon. Of course, the goats, the magic, and the guns. Honestly, the Skaven slaves did so insane, though. I really can't believe that Poison Wind Globadiers are so stupid. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you later.